Let's talk about it. The Dallas Mavericks are not eliminated from playoff contention. They lose last night to the Chicago Bulls 115-112. There's not a lot to talk about in this game. Luka Doncic, he only played in the first quarter, and for the rest of the game, the role players played. So, as you can see, the Mavericks lost, and it seemed as though they were trying to lose this game. So, in some instances, it seemed as though they were trying to win, and then they were trying to lose. But eventually, they ended up losing the game and achieving what they set out to do. Now, in the NBA, this is known as tanking. Now, all Mark Cuban had to do was pay Jalen Brunson, and we wouldn't even be in this situation. Jalen Brunson and Luka Doncic, they actually played pretty good together, and they complemented each other. But no, he didn't want to pay Jalen Brunson, and so Jalen Brunson, he went and tested the free agency market and signed with the New York Knicks. The Knicks were willing to pay him his money, and this gave them this 10th round protected pick. So, in the end, I don't really think that it was worth it because the Mavericks had an actual chance to go to the playoffs. Now, the Oklahoma City Thunder, their last game of the season would have been against the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a good chance that they may or may have not won that game, depending on if Memphis would have rested their players. So that's something that's just up in the air, you know? Now, in this game, the Mavericks, they really didn't have a lot of their people that were playing, you know, not any of the starters. They had a lot of the role players. And the last shot of the game was a 3-ball by Theo Pinson. I saw the shot, and it didn't even seem like it was a good shot, to be honest. It just seemed like he just pulled up and shot it, and it didn't even look like it was going in. Now, Mark Cuban really wanted that 10th round protected pick, which I kind of understand, but if we have a chance to go to the playoffs, shouldn't that be more important? Just last season, we went to the Western Conference Finals and faced off against the Warriors. And in the series before that, when the Mavericks played the Phoenix Suns, they came back and won that game. And in Game 7, Luka just went off. So make it make some sense. We're not going to the playoffs. We're going home now. And I don't understand the logic behind it. Not to mention the Kyrie and Luka trade. So with Kyrie and Luka both on the court, the Mavericks were 9-16. There were 7 games under 500. You do the math. You do the math. And I mean, let's just think about it. Kyrie he could not save the Dallas Mavericks. He's a great player. He's probably in the NBA, more than likely top 5. Now, he's a great player, but the Dallas Mavericks need somebody else besides Kyrie. They might need a third superstar, to be honest, to help carry the load. Now, the Mavericks, they're not a team that's normally under 500, but this season their record more than likely is going to be 39-43, or is going to be 38-44. Their last game is against the San Antonio Spurs, and the Spurs, they're in a rebuild. They haven't been good all season. Now, I'm just telling you guys. This was a horrible season. We're not going nowhere. We're going to the house. In the offseason, I'll let you know what we need to do. We need to get rid of Dwight Powell. He got to go. We need somebody that can actually guard the paint. I would keep JaVale McGee. I would get off of either Reggie Bullock or Maxi Kleber. Now, Reggie, he's pretty good for shooting. And Maxi, he's all right, but he's just coming off a hamstring tear, or hamstring strain. So I would probably get rid of Maxi Kleber. We need some more shooters, and I would just say they need to learn how to play well together. Luka, he needs to lose some weight. He needs to lose some weight. He plays slow, that little herky-jerky style. He needs to lose some weight. His playing style does not complement Kyrie Irving at times. Kyrie plays at a fast pace. Luka plays at a slow pace. Dribble, 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 dribble. Bad shot, pull up, step back 3. When it's in, it's in. But when he off. So that's something that they need to look at. That's something that they need to look at in the offseason. You let me know what you think.